So, this is Dr. Bernie, and I'm a homeopath, and I'm in the Gilbert, Arizona area. I own and run Gilbert Natural Medicine. The website is gilbertnaturalmedicine.com. If you want to look me up and see what we teach and see what we do and what kind of medicines, we have for what symptoms and so on and so forth. I was trained in England, in the UK, in 1994. And then I got my PhD from Hawaii some years later. But irregardless of all of that, guys, let me give you my number right now in case you ever have to get a hold of me. It's 480-703-0151. And you can give me a call, ask me about, medicines, or you could go to my website, gilbertnaturalmedicine.com, and you can pick up a free 15-minute consultation with me over the internet, face-to-face. Before I get into our topic today, which is weight loss made easy, and I do have a plan for that, let's talk about my course. I have a phenomenal course in natural medicine. I tell you this on every video I present to YouTube. What we do is we have an advanced course online. If you want to go to Arizona Academy for Natural Health.com, that's Arizona Academy for Natural Health.com, and you want to look up the syllabus to what that course is all about, you can. Now, that course runs $497, and that's not bad to learn natural medicine, because once you take that course, you'll get a certificate. You can treat yourself and others and your family. Isn't that wonderful in these times, like with the flu thing and COVID going on? You have to know how to treat yourself. So what it costs $497, big deal. It's worth every penny, because you can't get that information from your doctor. All you can get from him is an antibiotic. Don't do it. Don't do the vaccines. Because they're not going to cure anything. But with natural medicine, with homeopathic medicine, oh yeah, there's a cure. There's a cure for everything under the sun, except if you are, chronic with cancer and you're terminal. Can't help you. I don't think anything can right now, really. But that's not the point. The point is, if you go to Arizona Academy for Natural Health, you can look up the syllabus. More important than that is you can take this course online, face-to-face with me for $99. It's not the entire advanced course, but it's enough. It's enough. And we meet once a week for 6 weeks, one day a week for 6 weeks in the early evening. And then again, if we have a second class in the morning. But I'm only allowing 10 students at a time to come online with me, so I can give you all very individual attention. So it starts for you as soon as you sign up. And you can sign up if you go to gilbertnaturalmedicine.com and you call me at 480-703-0151, and I will put you on the list. No more than 10 people at one time. No more than 10 students at one time. It's a great course, and it's so much fun because it's a back and forth thing. You'll ask questions and I'll answer them and I'll teach you, and more questions will be raised. And it's supposed to be an hour at a time, but if it exceeds the hour, that's okay too. I mean, I'm there to teach you. $99 for a 6-week, one day a week course. You can't get better than that in homeopathy. You really can't, because it's going to be so much fun. 480-703-0151. I'll sign you up today. You can pay me online, and everything is a done deal. It's just that simple. Okay, let's get to our topic. Weight loss made easy. How many of you struggle with weight loss? How many of you wish you could lose even 5 pounds? You know, to many of us, 5 pounds is a challenge. It's it's a lot of weight. If you ever held 5 pounds of fat in your hands, that's a lot of fat. And if you put it all on your belly, you could have a big belly. If you distribute it all over the body, you're going to go up a size. So let's talk about how much weight do you really want to lose? Do you want to lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 30 pounds? What is your goal? You have to have a goal. So let's start there. Let's start with taking out a journal. Let me show you something. If you don't know what a journal is, I have some nifty journals. Pretty cool journals that I use every day. So I'm going to show you what my journal looks like. Guess I should have started this. Here's my journal. Okay. It's got a little strap on it and all that jazz. And you can open it up and write in it every day of your life. Or you can simply use a notepad. You don't have to have a big old journal like this. You can have a notepad. That's how I started. Okay, so that's what I tell my patients to do is get yourself a notepad and start writing down everything you need to know about your health. Let's talk about it, but you have to put it on paper first. Why? Because once you put something down on paper, it becomes a visual, and you could go by that, check off all your progress. So you have to have a visual to be able to jot things down so that you understand what your goal is and you can reach your goal day by day. You see that board behind me? This? That's another visual I have. That's a good one for you. It's a dry erase. You can erase it. You can get it on Amazon any size you want. It's a dry erase board. You can journal right on that every day. New goal. So what I'm trying to tell you is you have to have visuals in order to make any progress. You know, when we as doctors open a chart on you and take a case history, that's our visual, because we're able to look back into that and tell exactly what we've done with you, how your progress goes. See, that's a good thing about journaling, because you can see you can log your progress. And some days it's going to say, I had a great day and my diet was wonderful and I had no stomach problems, And the next day could be not so hot day. You know, okay, what do we have to do about that? Journal it. Here's what I'm going to do today to make myself better tomorrow. So journaling is so important. So that's where we start, is with journaling. Okay, second thing we're going to start is your goal. What is your goal? How many pounds do you want to lose? And what is your time frame? Let's be reasonable. You're not going to lose 10 pounds in 2 days or 2 weeks even. It might take you 2 or 3 months. But the point is, you're making progress. You're on a roll. You have a goal. So let's say you want to lose 10 pounds. That's pretty reasonable. Now, if you're 260 pounds, male or female, I hope you're not a female at 260 pounds, but I get them all. It's going to be a challenge. That's okay, because we're on the verge of weight loss here. So I don't care how much you weigh. You could be 350 pounds. Every little bit helps to lose. So let's start with a sensible, reasonable. My goal is 10 pounds in the next 3 months. So let's pace it that way. If you say you want to lose 50 pounds, let's pace it where I lose 10 pounds every 3 months. Okay, so now you know 15 months, 5 or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 times 3 months is what? 5 times 3 is what? 15? 15 months to lose 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's a darn good goal. That's reasonable. Here's what you do. You're going to start with a sensible diet. So that means you're going to have to start eating properly. And so sometimes my patients come to me and they say, oh, I eat good. I eat a good meal. I eat good food. Yeah. What is good food? Well, like this morning, I had eggs and sausage and toast and potatoes. Whoa, that is not a weight loss diet, guys. Here's a weight loss diet: veggies, vegetables, gluten-free bread so your stomach doesn't get upset. Well, you don't have to go that far, but some people are celiac and, you know, they have to have gluten-free. Okay, that's fine. Every store sells gluten-free now, no big deal. It's just a little pricey. Do you have to get organic food? Well, I tell my patients, don't get nuts about this. You don't have to do organic. It's okay. It's better. It's not filled with all kind of gunk. They put pesticides and all that stuff. Well, that's your choice. You know, you could spend a little bit more money and do organic or not. Don't get crazy if you're not. It's not going to kill you if it's not organic. Are you a vegetarian? Are you a vegan? If you're a vegan, you're going to have a sensible weight to begin with. If you're a vegetarian, it means you're not clogging your colon with meat products. The worst thing in the world you could do for your body is to eat red blood meat, steaks, roasts. You want to die? Go ahead and do it. Okay, that's an early death. What happens when you eat red blood meat? Now, chicken and fish is definitely easier to break down in the body. Fish, yes. Lots of fish for this diet. Vegetables and fish, soup. Vegetables, fish, soup, salads. Those are the 4 keys. Vegetables, fish, soup, salads. 4 keys to healthy eating. Like it or not, that's how you're going to lose weight, dudes. Okay, let's go back. Eat red blood meat. What does it do when you swallow it and your body has to digest it? It has to go through channels of digestion. So it goes through your digestive system. I can't even tell you how many feet of digestive system you have spread around the entire mile of block. Okay. Digestive system. You're in the process of digesting. You just ate 6 ounces of red blood meat, God forbid. Okay. It's going to take a little while to digest, and depending on your metabolism, it's either going to go slow or it's going to go faster. If your metabolism is high, it's going to digest faster. Irregardless, it's going to go through the digestive system where the nutrients and everything, even toxins from that food, from the red blood, is going to be filtered, and it's going to go through the colon. It's going to go to the colon where it traps all your waste product. It's going to hit it's going to hit everything in your body, actually. It's going to go to your bloodstream. These are the nutrients. So if your liver is toxic because it can't handle a lot of trauma, it's going to toxify the liver, and the liver is not going to function that well. And your gallbladder is not doing the thing it's supposed to do to get everything up to the liver. Gallbladder filter system, liver filter system, and finally to the colon. Now, what happens? Red blood meat stays in the colon for 3 days. All food, unless it's veggies, will stay in that colon for about 3 days. Fish won't. It's easy to break down. Now, would you take that meat and leave it in your mouth for 3 days? Yike. I don't think so. Well, then why would you leave it in your colon for 3 days? So what happens? That's right. You get toxic, turns to poison. You get sluggish. You want to sleep all the time. You can't get up in the morning. You're not recharged. You don't have energy. Some people, their vision gets bad. You're just foul. That's what happens. Your stool smells. Your body itches. You have toxins in your colon. It's probably a good idea to have a colonoscopy by the time you're 45. They used to say 50, now it's 45. Well, I don't know how you feel about it too, going up your rectum. I personally don't like it. I personally won't do it. But if they find polyps, they can remove them real easy before anything turns to cancer. Da 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 da. And what do you think gets you to that position? DNA? Well, okay, DNA, your genetics, but if you eat wrong, you know how many people I see that eat wrong that end up with colon cancer? Pretty much every one of them. They stuff their mouths with all the wrong food. They eat until they're stuffed to, their guts are stuffed to you know where. Yeah, guess what? Someday you're going to go on the potty, you're going to see red blood come out of that rectum. This is telling it as raw as it gets. Don't eat red blood meat. And if you're a farmer and you have cattle, I don't know, man, I'd probably switch to like birds or something. Okay, so we know red blood meat is out. We know vegetables, fish, soups, salads are the best for your body. Potatoes, you can have potatoes. Protein is good too. Rice, think smart. Okay, all of the foods that I'm mentioning to you will help you have a normal running body so that when you have to go to the potty, everything comes out naturally and normal. No more diarrhea, no more explosive stools, no more constipation because you ate like a pig, and no more weight. So now you're cutting down on your weight. Should you eat 3 squares a day? Absolutely not. You get up in the morning, breakfast, most important meal of the day. It gets you going. It starts to fuel, just like your car. You turn on your car, the fuel goes through, you have to warm it up for a few seconds. Bam, you're on a roll. Feed the car good oil. Feed the body good food, and you're going to be okay. A few more tips before we close. You got a goal. You know how much weight you want to lose. You know what kind of foods to eat. You know what not to eat. And I'm going to tell you this, don't get on the scale every day. That's very depressing. Weigh yourself once a week. During this diet, your body has to get used to a change. So you want to drink a lot of, you want to do a lot of juicing because you get all the nutrients you need by juicing. And you don't have to take vitamins. It's a great idea as long as you don't take the wrong vitamins. So let me tell you about Isagenix. I'm not selling you. I'm just telling you it's a great product. Isagenix for men, Isagenix for women, and you can't beat the vitamins. The way they put them together will charge you all day and all night. Yeah, you can probably, wash floors and stuff. Okay, so you got your goal down, you got your weight loss, you got your eating down, you're going to weigh yourself once a week, and the minute you drop a size in your clothing, you know you've lost weight. Don't measure yourself. Don't take the tape measure, start measuring that big old belly and stuff. Go by, are my clothes a little bit looser today? Is this my imagination? It's not your imagination. You're actually losing inches. When you lose inches, that means you're losing weight. Yes. Okay. Your body has to succumb to the new regime. You might get a little bloated. You might get a little, I don't want to eat this again. Oh my God. Let me have some pizza. Pizza's okay. It's got all your nutrients on it. It's just, if you're going to order or you're going to make a pizza, don't eat half of it, guys. 2 pieces is enough with a salad. So there are so many things you could eat and so many things you have to be real careful of. No sausage in the morning. No steak at night. Is that going to kill you? Not when you see how much weight you could lose. A few more tips before we close. Okay. Another thing is, if you're real serious, you want to have your neurotransmitters tested. Neurotransmitters are little transmitters on the edges of all these little appendages off your arteries and stuff. And they send messages into the brain, and the body secretes Dopamine, GABA, serotonin, norepinephrine, epinephrine, all those and more are neurotransmitters, and they each do something different. And one is for cravings and weight loss and happiness, the mood, the good mood one, the dopamine, I'm in a great mood all the time. Norepinephrine, hey man, I can focus, stuff like that. Get your neurotransmitters tested. Don't ask your doctor, he won't know what you're talking about. Call me, I'll send you a neurotransmitter test. They're about $300. You will pay me, I pay the lab. It's all lab fees. I don't charge you for this. I get the results. I tell you what you are lacking, and I have that medication. I have homeopathic neurotransmitter medication to restore what you don't have going on in the brain as a secretion to fire the rest of the body the way it should be working, right? Okay? The way it should be working correctly. All right. So neurotransmitters is a good start to see what you're lacking, because sometimes if you're lacking a neurotransmitter, it could put a hold on your weight loss. So proper eating, neurotransmitters, don't forget your goal. Juicing, I will tell you in 1 minute. Go out, get a Breville. A Breville juicer is inexpensive, $149. You can get one. Don't spend any more. You don't need to. Don't have to get crazy with a big juicer. All you have to do is get a nice juicer. And every day or once every 3 days, depending on how much veggies you want to use, carrot, mark this down, carrots, apple, celery, a beet, radish is really, unless you want to put some spinach in there, is all you need for a great juice drink, which is loaded with all kind of goodies for your body and will give you all the energy you need throughout the day. And you could drink 3 8-ounce glasses or 3 6-ounce glasses for the whole day. You could even drink one as a snack before bed to keep your blood sugar up. Isn't that wonderful for low blood sugar people? Hypoglycemia. Juicing is the best thing you could do for your body. And man, it's going to pack a punch on your weight loss. It really is. So what you are not getting in your whole vegetables that you're supposed to be eating, you will get in your juicing. Please do not subtract the whole vegetables because you are juicing, because you need that whole food to push through the colon. I will venture to say that you will lose 2 pounds a week if you do this the way I'm telling you. Now, there's an alternative to all of this eating right. If you want to continue to eat like a pig, the wrong foods, go to the store, go to Walmart sells it, any place should sell this, and it's called, it's a fast way to weight loss. I don't think you should do it, but maybe I shouldn't even tell you what it's called, because you're all going to run out and you're going to buy this, and then you're going to kill me because there is a disadvantage to this before I tell you what it is. You have to wear a diaper if you're going to eat greasy food, because this stops the fat from going through the system. It plugs it up and it immediately comes out the rectum. So, I mean, if you're going to eat a bowl of chili with a lot of grease in it, you're going to feel something hot run down your leg unless you're wearing a diaper. It's called Ally, or Ally, ALLI. You get it anywhere. It's about $50. 1 month to 3 months, you should have lost a good 50 pounds. That's the fast track to weight loss, and it has total disadvantages, and you will not teach your body how to eat right. So to me, it's a waste of time and a waste of money because you're cheating. Do it the right way, guys. If you really are serious about weight loss, your best track to weight loss is to eat the way I'm telling you. Let's present some goals, and let's not forget our journaling at the end of every day. It's just that simple. I'm Dr. Bernie. You can call me at 480-703-0151. Please go to gilbertnaturalmedicine.com. See what I'm all about and what my clinic does. Right now, I am meeting all of my patients virtually because it's a little iffy with this COVID thing going on that probably will not end until November of next year. They say it's supposed to kind of lighten up around April. COVID's here to stay, guys. So, just depends on how embedded COVID is in your area. So be sensible, wear your mask, wear your gloves if you go shopping. Don't touch what somebody else has touched. And, a lot of people go to the vegetables, pick it up, look at it, put it back down, pick it up, look at it. Hey, what if they're carriers? Now I have to touch that vegetable and bring it home. Wear rubber gloves, wear a mask. I don't care how stupid you think you look. You're not being foolish, you're being smart. Did you learn anything today? Gosh, I hope so. Arizona Academy for Natural Health. You want to learn more about natural medicine. I teach a really great course. Everything, guys, everything I do and tell you to do is just that simple. I'm Dr. Bernie, and I'll be seeing you again. Thanks for watching.